Tariq, like it or not, we got a big-time baseball fight last week.
Like it.
Anderson and Ramirez.
I love it. Like it. I mean, listen, it was much ado about nothing, but then it turned into like a real brawl. And I sat there for a moment and I'm like, okay, all right, I really don't care who wins this bad boy. But then Tim Anderson went down, and then of course everybody gets involved. And I feel this is like a lot of hostility at in Alabama, baseball games, at boxing matches, UFC. There's just a lot of angry people out here. I don't know why.
So there are three things about that baseball fight video that are priceless. First of all, when the two guys square up, the umpire backs up like he's a boxing referee. Did you see this? Like he's in halfway, but he takes 3 steps back, which I don't blame him. I don't feel like getting hit. Second, what I love about sports that don't have traditional fighting, right? Like it's not basketball, the 80s, it's not the NHL. Both of these guys think they're really tough because they haven't been tested. And one of them finds out he doesn't have the chin that he has because he catches one right on the jaw. And look, man, I've been there, right? There's nothing you can do when those legs go jelly. But you can tell it's never happened to him before because he's still trying to look tough coming off the field despite the fact that his legs are still not working properly. Like, it gets to a point in front of all these people where you got to go, hey, you know what? I'm going to sit here for a second. I'm going to collect myself. I don't have to look tough right now.
Why do we always remember these fights? Like that fight is going to be around forever, like Robin Ventura and Nolan Ryan.
You can't run from that.
That's a headlock, head punch the whole time.
Well, how about Jose Batista a couple years ago? Like, I mean, all of these things stand out in our heads forever, but it's because one, it's rare that punches land in baseball fights, and two, I don't understand what began the fight in the first place, because that play looked pretty standard.
Yeah,
but nobody cares.
Yeah, really, that's the point. You see, when we celebrate the fact that the fighting is largely out of hockey, and yet here we are and says, man, we can't wait for it to appear somewhere else.
Well, I think that hockey fighting is dangerous because you had guys at one point that were there just to fight. Literal heavyweight guys fighting with bare fists. And look, don't get me wrong, man. Having boxed for years, it is scary when you see somebody crumble like that taking a shot to the jaw. That being said, one landed punch every 3 years in Major League Baseball, I think we can, it's okay.
Former Aquinas champion, right?
Aquinas alumni.
The interesting part about it is we love the baseball fights because they connect more and don't happen as much. Hockey is a part of the culture.
Yes.
So it's kind of like, we went to go see hockey and a fight broke out. Baseball, you don't see them a lot, and it's really epic. They really connect more than basketball, football, any other sport.